What's up, guys? You got II here today, and today I'm bringing you the team builder for Hive week 4, I believe. Mega Beedrill season 4 versus Narth, and we're bringing you the team builder this time. And Narth has a pretty threatening team. He's in our division, so it's important that we win this game if we want to make playoffs in the future. But Narth has Mega Diancie, Road and Wash, Z Volcarona, Metagross, Piloswine, Z Drapion, Decidueye, Porygon 2, Jolteon, Z Dragonite, and Musharna. So he has a pretty threatening team. Mega Diancie could definitely hurt my team. I don't really have very good Mega Diancie switch-ins. And the fact that he has Dragonite is going to be a big issue for me if I let it set up or if I do not have hazards on the field. So with that being said, let's hop right into the team builder. So first up we have Mudsdale with the Stealth Rock, Toxic, Heavy Slam, and Earthquake. We're rocking the Pasho Berry, and the reason we're rocking the Pasho Berry is mainly so we can take Hydro Pumps from Road and Wash. See, my thought process is because he has Dragonite, it's very important that we try and maintain rocks on the field. And his best defogger is either going to be Decidueye or the Rotom Wash. If it's a Decidueye, and it's not as big of a threat as it is, because actually Swords Dance offensive Decidueye is a huge threat for me. But I perceive Rotom Wash being the biggest defogger and a bit of a problem. So that's why we're rocking Pasho Berry. We can take a Hydro Pump even if it's offensive, and fire off a Toxic, and then after that pretty much just spam rocks. So we have Stealth Rock, Toxic, Heavy Slam, and Earthquake. EVs basically allow us to take on Dragonite better, as well as take hits from Mega Diancie, Drapion, Decidueye, etc., Metagross more cleanly than we would if we were running a more offensive variant. But yeah, that's why we're rocking this. Heavy Slam is so I can hit things like Mega Diancie in case it does try and go for Magnet Rides, which I don't really see happening, but just in case. It also hits Dragonite for okay damage as well. But let's hop right into the next mon. So next up we have Thunderstarian, and we're rocking Nasty Plot, Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, and Himbar Ice. I didn't foresee Agility being too helpful this week, mainly because he has Extreme Speed in Dragonite, Ice Shard and Piloswine, Bolt Punch and Metagross. He has a lot of decent priority, including Shadow Sneak and Psycho Punch from the Decidueye, but I want a Nasty Plot this week just in case Porygon 2 gave me a bit of an issue. Rocking Fighting Z to kill the Piloswine in one hit if we can. Thunderbolt is for stab and for pretty much everything else. And then the Hidden Power Ice is for the Dragonite. Pretty self-explanatory. Enough speed, I believe, to outspeed max speed Volcarona. But with that being said, let's hop right into the next one. So we're bringing Roserade this week, and we're bringing Toxic, Hidden Power Rock, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball. Now Volcarona is a huge issue for my team. Unless rocks are on the field, Volcarona basically claims a kill. So we're gonna have to be careful around that. So we're rocking Toxic, Hidden Power Rock in order to do as much damage to Volcarona as possible. Giga Drain so we can get back some health, and then Shadow Ball for the Decidueye. If he is offensive Decidueye, it could be an issue. Roserade has enough speed, EVs to outspeed, plus, Adamant Decidueye. So if he's running Adamant, Roserade will outspeed and be able to fire off a big Shadow Ball. Toxic is for things like Dragonite, Porygon 2, Musharna, if it's not Rest. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory as well. We're rocking offensive base so we can do as much damage as possible, obviously. If Drapion comes, it's gonna be an issue, mainly because I can't really switch out Roserade without taking a huge hit, either from Pursuit or Knockoff. So we're gonna have to hope he doesn't bring that or find a way to play around it. I don't want my Milotic's item to be knocked off, which if he does bring Drapion, then the priority of the game will change probably to try and get the Flame Orb on my Milotic as soon as possible. But with that being said, we're bringing Sashdan this week. Hidden Power Ice, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, and the Psych Up. So enough speed to outspeed Mega Diancie. That's max speed. Psych Up is so Volcarona can't sweep me and win. And Psyshock is for stab. Shadow Ball is for the Decidueye and Musharna, if that becomes an issue. And then Hidden Power Ice is for the Dragonite. It's basically my insurance policy against Dragonite if it does manage to set up and try and sweep. So hopefully Alakazam will pull through if Dragonite does get a Dragon Dance up. But yeah, we're gonna need him to pull through. Anyway, next up we have the Milotic Flame Orb, Haze, Ice Beam, Toxic, Recover. No water move this week. I figured Ice Beam would be more beneficial than Scald or Surf, mainly because I do not want Dragonite being able to set up on me for free, and I don't want Decidueye being able to set up on me for free either. So, like the Rose Raid, this Milotic has enough speed to outspeed Adamant Decidueye. As I said earlier, Decidueye is a huge threat to my team, an offensive variant that is, so we want to be best prepared to deal with that. So, Ice Beam will hit that for good damage. Haze prevents Musharna from sweeping me, as well as Dragonite and Drapion from getting enough boost from Sword Dance or Dragon Dance, and then Toxic is for the Porygon 2 and for other mons, and then Recover is obviously for recovery. Yeah, so this spread allows me to take on Mega Diancie better than I normally would. Because I don't have a water move, Diancie won't be able to die in 2 hits or so, unfortunately, but I'm saving Milotic. The game plan is to save Milotic for the end game, so hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he sacks Mega Diancie as soon as possible, because if he saves that for late game, I could definitely be in trouble. But yeah, you know, Spadef allows me to take on Porygon 2 fairly well, and then the rest is into defense and then defensive nature, so I can take Decidueye on a bit better if it is Jolly. But last but not least, we're rocking Celesteela. Now, I wanted to bring an offensive Celesteela set this week, but because Narth has the Mega Diancie, I really couldn't. So we're rocking leftovers, Heavy Slam, Flamethrower, Leech Seed, Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice so Dragonite doesn't end up sweeping and killing everything on my team. Leech Seed help with Musharna, potentially. Flamethrower is for the Metagross and for potentially the Decidueye, if Heavy Slam doesn't do more. And then Heavy Slam is for Mega Diancie and pretty much everything else. Now, this Celesteela set is designed to take on both variants of Mega Diancie. The only Mega Diancie set that could really beat this is the Sub Endeavor set, but if he doesn't bring that, if he brings like a standard offensive set, whether like Adamant or Modest, Celesteela will be able to take that on. Again, if rocks are up though, it won't be able to do it too well, but it's the only thing on my team that I really have to deal with it. And yeah. But yeah, that's the team we're rocking this week. Not the team, but the matchup should be up tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Hive content. Peace.